Oh yeah, biatch! You just tuned in to me talking about terrible scenes done terribly. That's right, terrible twice. And when we're talking about the two terribles, what we're going to be talking about, number one, horrible scenes. And I've seen this scene as many times as I have seen stock cardboard cutout bartenders in D&D games ladling out dwarven mead. Yes, dwarven mead. What I'm talking about is the arena. Now, why does the arena suck ass and smell like butt? Glad you asked that, because I'm going to tell you. The reason the arena sucks ass and smells like butt is the scene is done horribly over and over and over again, and I don't know where the genesis of the idea comes from. Perhaps from the AD&D Commodore 64 game Hillsfar. The only thing I can possibly think that perhaps produced this blight of senselessness upon the RPG world. I've seen it all over the place. Game masters separated by large spans of space, never played together, bringing forth the same scene in the same fashion. How could that be? In fact, I believe I may have even run a scene like that when I was like 14. Horrible stuff. Here's how the scene plays out. There's an arena in town. Oh, fuck, there's an arena in town. I'm a fighter. I'm going to go fight. They'll let me take my weapons and all my magic items in there, right? Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, they will. Okay. The game master says, oh, yeah, and there's gambling. Oh, gambling? I'll go gamble on myself. Okay. Of course, the gambling all takes place at the front box office for some reason, over and over again. I don't know why. That's where it takes place, as if you were getting into the Hampton Roads Coliseum or something. And while you're up there at the Hampton Roads Coliseum front box office, you are placing a bet on yourself, and it's almost always just even odds right away. You double your money. This game master doesn't know how gambling actually works. Here's a big problem with that whole scene. First of all, characters don't die, ever. What a shit death would that be, right? What a shit end for a character would that be? Oh, well, yeah, I don't know, he went in the arena and got killed. We wasted like 45 minutes of time, everyone just sat there and went, and you go, oh yeah, you guys just sit up in the audience. Oh, fucking brilliant. I was trying to role play, but I guess instead this dickbag is going to just sit there in the arena. Oh, no, more of you want to do this. Wonderful. Alright, so 7 hours later, after all of you have done this 14 times, and the thing is, alright, look, you bet your money. Of course you bet your money. You fucking die, or you're going to get your money. So why wouldn't you load all your money on there? So you bet all your money. You've come in the arena, right off the street with all your magic items. You're fighting for the people, as if there's just surpluses of people. They're like, fuck yeah, what are you doing today? I'm going to go down to the arena and start fighting monsters. What universe does that exist in? That's absolute ridiculous foolishness. So it's a horribly horrible scene, and apparently someone watching this video will have to want to do that. In fact, probably 90 of you will be like, I ran that same scene just like that. Yeah, the players walked right up to the box office and dropped the money in there, made 2-to-1 odds. I know one of you would try to be slick, like, oh yeah, I did that, but it was 3-to-1 odds. My shit wasn't but it was 3-to-1, and he fought Tricrin. You know, I think it's really silly. You know, if you want to have an arena, make it dark and grim and gory and gruesome, and put the players in the stands, make them spectate upon the happenings, allow them to see the power structure of the city and how grotesque it is, and then allow them to make their judgment. Do they embrace it? Do they love the tyranny? Do they say, yes, we will get slaves for you to throw in the arena, fight for all pleasure? Perhaps they do, and they should well be rewarded if they do, or perhaps they take that path, those so well traveling, hey, we'll fight against the tyranny, we'll fight against the hierarchy. Alright, so you gotta run a good story that way too. Either way you go, you have something to work with there. Letting the players walk up like there's just an open door, you walk in the arena, you double your money, you fight a monster. That's a terrible video game. Like I said, it was a terrible video game made. Terrible video game. This Hillsfar for AD&D, for the Commodore 64. A terrible video game, and if you played it, you know it's terrible. Certainly stacked up against any other AD&D game they had, which was quite good for the Commodore 64. Horrible game. Why would you replicate that in a setting where you don't have to? Doesn't make any sense to me. If you have the idea to run an arena, to have bets, to let the players go in there right off the street, do not do it. Do not do it. If the players are caught, if the players are enslaved, if the players are prisoners, if the players have angered someone, okay, don't give them their armor, don't give them their weapons, don't give them their magic items. Throw them out there in like a loincloth with a bone. Say, ho, ho, what you got now? Suck up. Give them a dull short sword. You know, stack the odds against them. Make them really have to fight for it. Okay, you want to use an arena? Use it that way. Do not use the ass butt arena. I've just talked about it. I've explained the scene, the whole scene. I've explained it will waste 48 and a half minutes. You don't want to waste 48 and a half minutes. You will probably have someone at your table that actually like to role play. That actually like to have a good time, not just sit there and stare at the wall and want to headbutt somebody in their nose. But then they'd be wrong. They'd be wrong if they threw a chair at you as a game master. So, analyze this scene. Analyze what I've said. If you've seen this scene, because I know this scene is out there being played right fucking now. It's a Wednesday night, 11:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and someone is running through the scene right now, fighting a lizard man in brass plate mail. It's happening. It's happening, man. I guarantee you, and he's going to win back double his money he has bet on himself. It's such a horrible scene. So that has been Underwood for absolutely terrible scenes. I'd like to know about terrible scenes that you've played. I don't know how many of you have seen this scene. How many of you? How many of you? Let me know. Woo!